guys, so let us quickly jump into tomorrow's analysis. And yeah, I had been doing some analysis in Banknifty. Okay, today we had made a good amount of money in the morning. This is where I had entered, guys. I had already previously told you that this is the point where I would be entering, and I had entered at this point, and you can see that the market had made a move, but the volume was not there. So that's why I had exited somewhere over there, and that's not my style. You know that I really like to take more than 100 points initially for my for all of my trades. Okay, so it did come down, it took a bounce. I thought that it would break out since it had broken from this initial uh, level, and then it had broken from this level. But in order to break and go up, guys, it has to make a higher high. Not, let me show you, it can't do that. It was making a lot of wick rejection. Okay, so this is not what I want to see. And then it came down. So I had entered somewhere at around this point. Okay, and somewhere at around this point where I had also entered previously, it hit my SL was somewhere around here, but the problem was that the time decay was going on, and option buyers, we have to deal with that. So it hit my SL and then it went down. So after it broke this level, I had taken the PE once again, and I had made a good amount, around about 6,000, which I had shared in my group as well. So definitely make sure to join the Telegram group where I share my analysis. But today the movement was so fast that I could not share it at the proper time. So next time I would try my best to share it at a more specific time. Okay, guys, so tomorrow let's go on to Bank Nifty is in a crucial range right now. If it breaks this point tomorrow, 34,865, then we would be taking the upper trade, that is with the call option. And if it breaks this level, which is 34,752, we would be taking the downward trade, and the initial target again would be this point over here, 34,635. And for the upper point, the target would be this 34,499. And you can note these levels down, guys. These are really important levels. This one especially, 34,998.97. Okay, these are the levels where market is continuously taking a resistance and a support. You can see that market is bouncing, and once it breaks this level, it just tends to go down. All right, so I would like Bank Nifty to make a downward move, and that would be much more favorable, because overall the tendency of the market is in a downtrend. Okay, the market is still in a downtrend. Let me just draw a ray over here. You can see that market is moving in this trend. Right, so this is the trend line which it is kind of supporting. But again, guys, these are just the estimate. Once it breaks this point, let me use the ghost feed pattern so that you guys understand better. In the morning, if it opens over here, okay, then it comes down a bit, I'll take the buy, and my initial target would be this, because morning the momentum is really good. That's why I really like it, and I know that it might bounce around this point for quite some time. So these are just the feeds what it might do. Again, these projections might not come into play in the real life market scenario. Okay, and for the downward, if it opens over here, because we can expect Bank Nifty to open at this point also, and from here, and from here we can take the downtrend. If it opens over here, I'll be taking the put option right away, and if it opens, then we can expect a good move, and provided that it hovers or it sticks to that point, which is 34,627, we can stay in that put option, and we can expect a further breakdown from there. Okay, so let's see what happens, guys. We would be getting to know the market scenario as soon as the market opens in the morning. So according to the uh, you know situation, and according to the market sentiments, we would get to know how much and in which direction the market would be going, or the market might even be choppy because it had already made a good amount of momentum, as you can see. Okay, so coming on to, okay, I was doing some analysis on Zomato also, we'll get on to that. Nifty is looking even more weaker than Bank Nifty. As you can see, Nifty has gone down by minus 0.54%. Okay, that's really bad for Nifty, and this is the initial point which I can see in Nifty. Okay, this is the point where it can come up for a bounce, 15,777. After it comes up over here, and if it doesn't, if it gets the rejection, okay, if it's getting the rejection from here, then we can assume that Nifty will go down once again, and that will support the move in Bank Nifty. Okay, so these are the crucial points where you can keep a notice. All right, but if it sustains, if it opens with a gap up, and if it sustains above this point, then this point over here, which is 15,777, will serve as a support, and then Nifty can go up also. Okay, so let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll be informing that in my group, and make sure to join the Telegram group. It's there in the description down below, and it's available for free. Okay, so coming on to uh, first of all, let us go and analyze one more stock which I have kept. Okay, Reliance, we have previously analyzed that, and I told you that Reliance has to sustain above this point. Okay, alright, Reliance has to sustain above this point, 2065, in order to go up, but it did not. It had broken, and now you can see that Reliance is totally in a downtrend. Tomorrow, if it takes a resistance over here, mm, tomorrow if it's taking a resistance over here, then we can expect Reliance to go down very easily. Okay, and this would be your target. 2017 would be your initial target, but again it depends upon the overall market sentiment, and the overall sentiment of the market, if you see, all of the major stocks are in a downtrend. Okay, so we are coming on to one more um, important stock which has a really good weightage, and you can see that I have analyzed a few things over here about HDFC. HDFC, the important point would be 1445. Okay, once it takes a rejection over there at that point, because you can see that is the 38% retracement. Once it takes a rejection at that point, then we can expect HDFC to come down to this point, 1430. All right, but not a huge target in HDFC, but after it breaks this point, we can get a good amount of target. But let's see what happens regarding that. It has made a bullish candle in the hourly time frame at the end, so has the Bank Nifty. So we are going to wait. If it sustains above this point, then this point will act as a support. 1444 will act as a support, and it can go up also. All right, and now coming on to one of the new companies, Zomato. I'm not liking this company that much, although it has a lot of hype in it, as everyone orders stuff from Zomato. So okay, so you can see guys clearly that after the release of the IPO, it has gone up, and then the profit booking came in. It went up again, and now it's at a zone where it can come down very easily also. So it has to break this level. This is the support level of Zomato, and it's taking a support at this point. This is the point. Okay, so let's see if it breaks this point, we can expect a further downfall in Zomato, but chances are that it will take a support and will go up from here. Let's see what happens, but I would not recommend this stock for the long run. Okay, so I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a like and subscribe, and make sure to join in the Telegram group. It has been more than I guess 5 or 6 days that we are consecutively booking a profit in Banknifty, and let's see till what extent or till how many days we would be booking a profit. Okay guys, remember we have to be Rahul Dravid in this scenario, because trading is not a one day thing. You have to keep on practicing with small lots. Take one lot for the morning trade only, and then increase your capital uh, as you gain more confidence, and put in a sizable amount of capital when you are really confident about a move. Okay guys, don't put in all of your capital into one trade, because if that goes wrong, then you won't be able to take the other trades which might have gone in your direction. Okay, so I'll meet you tomorrow in the morning with the pre-market analysis. Until then, take care, bye.